New day, new learning, my friend. Ciao, Mace. Are you ready for
Oh,
some crazy insights?
always.
Always. Lovely.
Always from you.
So, have you ever struggled into facilitating conversation? Have you ever felt discomfort because someone on the room was so loud and so owning the conversation and everybody else didn't have an opportunity to jump in? Or have you ever felt that as an individual, you wanted to jump in, but you didn't find the courage, to interrupt other people talking?
This happens to me a couple of times, especially with kids, but yeah, also.
That's right. Also with the kids. Yeah. So yeah, meeting. We have been saying so many times that they are so expensive, and they are the one of the greatest tool of my organization. But at the same time, they require a good structure to avoid that 10 people are there staring at two other doing our personal one-on-one and fighting on maybe something that doesn't even really matter.
Yeah.
So as facilitator, we have a hard job. We need to keep the pace inside our groups. We need to provide an equal space for everyone to contribute. And we want to do this in a way that is structured and that is balanced for everyone. And this is why I want to present today and share with you the circle. Is a tool that I continue to use. I discovered this long time ago, but I keep on rediscovering how important it is and how valuable it is for many other people. I am an extrovert, so for me, it has never been a problem to jump into a meeting and then say what I have in my mind. But I've learned that some of my colleagues really struggle to jump into a conversation because maybe they think others are smarter than them, that's complete nonsense, or simply because they are a bit more shy and they want, to be careful when they interrupt the group. So this is why I have been learning this format and I've been practicing a lot. And this is a lot about equalizing the space for everyone in the room. It is about making sure that the extrovert shut up, and is about making sure that for the introvert, there is a precise space where they can jump in and participate into the conversation. This tool is also a very great tool for brainstorming. It really provides a structure in which we can grow a topic, in which everyone can add their own 2 cents, their own opinion into this particular conversation, or share their knowledge other than their opinion. And it enables topics to iteratively evolve together with the group. Yep. It is important to remember that the circle is not the best tool to converge toward a solution. If you want your group to narrow down and go into a specific point, then maybe this is not the best one. There are other ones. The fishbowl might be a very great tool. We are not going to talk in detail about that, but it's easy to Google, and we are going to leave a link in our description. So what are the rules of this incredible format? Only one person speaks at any given time. While one person talks, other persons are listening. And in this case, remember to yourself and to the people around you to actively listen, to try to shut down your brain and really focus on what the other person is talking about. When one person finishes to talk, the next one is going to continue. And we generally structure people in a circle. That's why we call it the circle. If you are in a meeting in person, you can use a round table, a square table, it doesn't matter. As far as you create, a sequence of people, that's going to serve your need. Generally, we don't want to break this workflow. So if we, go through the circle, we go through the circle. But I don't like strict rules. Very often, there might be exception. And something that I welcome is clarification question. If there is a very narrow, specific clarification of question of anyone in the room about what has just been said, it's okay for this person to share it. As facilitator, we need to be very careful to not let these, opportunities become a burden for the team. So if you see that somebody is abusing of the question and then is always making a question with their own opinion, remind the person to wait for their own turn to share what they want to share. I have seen this format making a huge impact on the people around me. There are different people that came to me and shared how much it was valuable for them to use this structured way so that they can really have the space they need to finally share the things with the group. And sometimes there are other exceptions that you want to do. Like I have facilitated conversation in generally small group. This is for 4 to 5 person, where the groups came out from the circle, but I didn't felt the urge of interrupting them because it was still very balanced. The conversation was providing an equal space for everyone. So sometimes the circle can even become a burden to a group that is already well oiled and that can well interact together. And as a facilitator, it's going to be very important for you to understand if this is the case. If you see that the circle is breaking, but the people are still, having a good conversation, that it's growing and that it's equal for everyone, then it's okay to leave the circle aside, maybe for a moment, and come back to it later on. Sometimes it's hard because you are going to find people that keeps on breaking the rule, that keeps on stumbling in, and it takes a little bit of courage, and maybe can seem even a bit insulting or disrespectful, but that is not the case. As a facilitator, it's your responsibility to respect everyone in the room. So if there is someone that is abusing and trying to always step in the conversation, kindly remind them that this is not their turn to speak and they shall wait. And that if they struggle maybe to remember their question, they can simply note it down to repeat it later on. And if this continues, maybe take the opportunity to talk with this person outside of the group, so maybe in a one-on-one, and explain to them how hard it is for others to speak. Many times, these people simply don't realize how loud they are and how difficult it is for others. So you can really help them by explaining what is happening and why we need the circle.
Extroverts.
Extrovert, yeah. Weird guys. I'm joking. I'm one of them. How do you do it? We work a lot on the digital age, and mostly we work remotely. At least that's how many software engineers experience their career nowadays. So use a tool like Mural, use a tool like Miro. What I really love is using a fire pit. You put a fire on the middle, and then you draw a circle. And something that can provide personality to your meeting is maybe using some avatar. There are many avatar in the form of icon. You can provide a selection of those. You can provide a way to add their name with a little text. You combine this in a group. You put some chair around the fire, and you ask people to sit around the fire, and then you ask them to be mindful of who comes first and after them, so that you don't need to remind everyone all the time who needs to speak. And this is it. This is a simple tool, but one that will make an enormous difference within your group and within your organization. Remember, it's a tool that is used to balance out the opportunities for everyone. It's a great tool for brainstorming, not a great tool for converging. And it only has a few simple rules. One person talk at any given time, people are listening, and when one person finishes to talk, it goes to the next one. I hope that you enjoyed this conversation, my dear friend, and that it was valuable to you.
Oh, Enrico, I really like circles. This is something I learned at Brighter.
Yes.
And I still find so much value in it. So thank you for also reminding me about this. I mean, we're still using this every day, but when you are using some tool every day, you are stop thinking even that you are using it. I also started thinking, you inspired me, maybe I should start making circles at my home with my kids, because I actually never did it. And, we are struggling a lot with many people talking at the same time. I mean, usually kids, of course. And I really want to learn them, whenever someone else is talking, just put some respect on it, listen carefully, not like jump into another topic immediately. So maybe we'll start it. And what I can say also about circles, what I like about them is that I really think you kind of said that, but I would like to add to this is that it combines so well with any different form of like meetings and structured meetings and things like this. So for example, what I like is whenever you are making some circle, let's say in Miro or Mira or whatever, like remotely, then it is so easy to combine this with like different kind of icons. So you can put like some icons expressing different emotions or stuff like this, and people can just choose the one which is their reflection right now, and they can put this in the circle, and you immediately see that, okay, someone is maybe, I don't know, broken today or maybe very happy. Then it helps you keep more aware about who you are talking to this day. So this is the first thing. But another is what you mentioned, it is so easy to leave the circle for a moment if we need another way of discussion, and then return to the circle. So I really like it. The last thing, because maybe this is not clear to everyone, if someone will listen to this, is whenever we have a circle and it is your turn to say something, you don't need to say. You can always skip, like say, I have nothing to add, right? So just go further. And this is what I really like about the circles, because any other form I knew before the circles was always a little oppressive about, now it's your turn, what do you say? And in circles, it is so easy to say, okay, nothing in this topic from me.
Skip.
Skip, nothing. But you still have your time. You still feel included, kind of invited to say whenever you need. But if you don't feel like this is something you want to do, just skip to another person. And then this is how the conversation keep being alive. This is what I really like about it. So thanks for reminding me that we have this forum, that we can use it also maybe outside our working place. And yeah, I think I will try it with my kids. We'll see.
Thank you, Matteo. Your insights were amazing. I really enjoyed the skip part. That's so important. Oh, Mace, and we were about to forget. Today is the 24th. So Merry Christmas, my friend, to you
Merry
and to
Christmas,
your
my
family.
friends. I'm so happy. A lot of joy from our Lord, and just enjoy this beautiful time.
Yeah. Love the people that you have around and have a lot of fun with them. Ciao, bello.
Exactly. Cheers.